At power forward, number 12, Michaela Onyewerde. At shooting guard, number 33, Sammy Whitcomb. At the other forward position, number 44, Benija Laney. The other guard, number 20, Sabrina Ionescu. The head coach of your home team. Let's hear it for your New York Liberty.
Hello and welcome to our coverage of the WNBA on 2K Sports. We'll watch the Washington Mystics in this one as they go up against the New York Liberty. Here with Tim Swartz and Brian Banafitemi, I'm Blake Suniga, and it's good to have you with us. As the years have gone by, we've seen less centers, less bigs, and rosters go guard heavy. Why is that?
Well, we've seen a massive shift to the three-point shot. Threes are attempted just about 50% more over the last couple seasons than the start of last decade. So the emphasis is on shooting. This led to a more perimeter-based game.
That, and teams have gone with small ball. It's been proven that you can win with 3, sometimes 4 guard lineups.
Now here's Mitchell. Outside Atkins. Pass to Deladon. Shot clock at 5. And she banks in the layup.
Just so effective down low. Deladon's combination of touch and size from this area is lethal.
Outside Whitcomb. Ionescu. Three-pointer. Good on the three-point shot.
That type of D, it's just not going to cut it. They got to get a hand in her face. Too good of a shooter.
Loud inside. Pass to Deladon. He can't hit that time. So New York will take it the other way.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Ionescu outside. Whitcomb. And again, it's the Liberty from deep.
Great read by Ionescu at just about 6 feet. Sabrina is pretty tall for a 1. She's able to see the whole court.
Now here's Mitchell. No coverage that time.
The rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
I wasn't sure they should try to get the 3 right back like that, but hey, it worked out for them. One area of the floor where Leilani Mitchell really shines is the perimeter. She's got a ton of confidence in her long-range shot and can really rack up points from beyond the arc.
Doesn't get it to drop for her. Laney with some nice D. Out to the right wing. Fires the 3. A rebound by Deladon. Mitchell's assertive shooting has consistently put her among the top 10 scorers in the league.
And really, beyond that scoring numbers and the raw numbers, she's efficient from three-point range. When you need points, she's ready to step up and deliver the big shots as well. She's great in the clutch.
Now here's Ionescu. To the right side. Rebounded by the Mystics. Pass to Mitchell. If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. A nice shot by Cloud.
It's good to see Cloud knocking down the mid-range jumper and taking what comes to her.
To the inside. That one's off, still out of sync. The Mystics leading. Pass to Charles. That one's in, coming off an assist from Leilani Mitchell.
Such an unselfish player, an unselfish passer. I like when Mitchell is active and really setting up her teammates.
Some Sabrina Ionescu from outside. And again, it's the Liberty missing. And that does it for the first quarter. Mystics ahead. They're up by 5. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment. Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And for the Mystics, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Good effort, very tight defense from them through the first quarter.
Really a big part of why they are up right now. You know, their defense has been on point.
New York trailing here. Pass to Gray. Jones. Three-pointer Sabrina Ionescu. Rebound Tina Charles.
It's easy to look at Sabrina Ionescu and see her as the future of this league. She's a talented player who is really just getting started and could become a true great.
Well played right there. There's no question which team has the momentum.
It does look like this lead is headed north.
Back to Ionescu. It's through for her second basket. She's now 2 for 6. I don't think anyone would argue that Ionescu isn't already a remarkable playmaker. I mean, just look at her college numbers.
I mean, that's true. She left college the all-time leader in triple-doubles. But guess what? Sabrina's playing with the best now here in the WNBA, and I think she's only going to improve in this environment. There's no excuse for leaving a shooter like her open beyond the arc. None.
On the wing, Natasha Cloud. Shoots from the baseline. The shot, no good. And it's the Liberty taking it the other way. Pass to Shook. Laney, defended by Atkins. Gray outside. That's tipped. Leilani Mitchell with the steal. And here again, the Mystics in transition. The bucket is good.
Running it down their throats. 3 straight buckets in transition.
Yeah, they're paying the price for their lackluster defense. That's inexcusable, pathetic, awful. Am I missing out on anything?
I think you got it all.
Back to Laney. Ionescu. Up top, Laney. Puts up a 3. Mitchell grabs the board. And Washington has possession. A 4-point game. Back to Deladon. That's in. She's got 2 made now, and she's shooting 2 for 3.
Well, to average almost 5 assists a game, you have to find open players. Cloud is phenomenal at that.
Knocked away. Pass to Atkins. Deladon really left alone that time.
Nice pass there to set up the bucket.
And 10 of their last 12 points have come off assists.
Shot's good by Jones.
She threaded the bounce pass in there so smoothly.
Here's Deladon. That one's in, coming off an assist from Leilani Mitchell.
Another good pass, impressive offensive execution from them.
Yeah, passing has kept the defense off balance. 4 straight field goals made off an assist. That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass.
It certainly wouldn't hurt. Some extra possessions would definitely help narrow the gap. Well, she sets up so many of her teammates. Nice to see Cloud being the one getting the pass.
Gray right side. It's stolen by Elena Deladon. And stolen by Gray. Pass to Shook. Laney. 3-pointer. The shot, no good. And so that brings the first half to a close. Mystics ahead, up by 11. Getting back to the action now, it's been a one-team show so far, but we'll see if that changes. You have to like what we're seeing from Cloud.
Her decision-making simply flawless today. Nothing but quality shots from her in the first half. She wasn't forcing anything.
Yeah, but I think here in the second half, they may want her to be a little more assertive and start taking more shots, even the tough ones.
Ionescu, that's good. The WNBA has had single elimination playoff games since 2016, and the NBA followed suit, adopting a similar opening round format in 2021.
It's one thing the WNBA has done an outstanding job of, leading the way for basketball in this country.
Absolutely, Tim. Lots of rule changes we first see in the WNBA. They'll end up getting adopted by the NBA and the college game. So you just got to give tons of credit to the WNBA Rule Committee. They're setting the tone for the rest of the basketball world.
Here's Mitchell, and stolen by Ionescu. Pass to Shook. Back to Ionescu. Over Mitchell. Ionescu gets the bucket.
They've had a solid start to the second half offensively, gotten good looks and hit 3 of 4 of them.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. Loud inside. Atkins. And that comes off the assist by Natasha Cloud.
A dynamic and efficient distance shooter, Atkins has established her perimeter presence. I just love how Ariel Atkins hustles on the defensive end of the floor. She's always pestering the ball handlers, and with her fast hands, she's always a threat to knock the ball away.
In transition, here come the Liberty. Whitcomb with it. Deladon picks her up. Back to Laney. Ionescu drills the three-pointer.
They're on track here in the second half after a very shaky first. Their field goal percentage is steadily climbing. They couldn't make anything in the first half.
And you know, Atkins' defensive efforts have certainly been well rewarded and recognized within the league.
Multiple all-defensive team selections, and she has a habit of being near the top of the league in steals. Ariel Atkins gives you really everything she has on the defensive end.
If there's one person that knows how to get it done, it's her. Great job from the three-point line this half.
Deladon, good.
Her efficient scoring. A nice lift to their offense tonight.
Three-pointer Sabrina Ionescu. And the rebound goes to the Mystics.
That's some more rugged play from them inside. They have a decent edge in rebounds.
And that hard work on the boards needs to continue. That could be what swings this game.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Sabrina Ionescu from outside, in for her 7th make in 13 attempts.
The D has gotten a little lax defending the three-point shot at that end.
Yeah, 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed coming from beyond the arc.
It's good.
They're beginning to just fall apart defensively, especially on the interior.
Yeah, they're crumbling like a cookie right now, and that's 4 straight field goals they've allowed from within touching distance of the rim.
From deep three-point range. No good on the last-second attempts there. The third quarter comes to a close. The Mystics on top. They're up by 6. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of quarter number 4 next. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Well, I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
And with the accuracy to go along with that vision, she put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That is how you orchestrate.
And welcome back as we get rolling once more. Fourth quarter right ahead and what'll be a very well-contested game. Pass to McCall. Leslie. Just 5 to shoot. Puts it up from 15. Buries the jump shot.
Fundamentally sound, instinctual. What else you want? Leslie knows how to pick her spots. She doesn't mind the mid-range.
Let's go with a 3. The shot, no good. So the Mystics will take it the other way. Here's Shook. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
She always knows where her teammates are going to be, and she'll have that ball there waiting for them.
Pass to Johnson. Stolen. On the wing, Sammy Whitcomb. This one for three. Bangs home the trifecta.
And add another three-pointer to their second half total.
They came out of the break dropping bombs and are just not letting up.
You love to see that.
Ball stolen. Oh, and the fast break for the Liberty. And that one good.
Now that's a quick bucket. She's very solid in transition.
Well, she does love the chance to get out and run.
They get a hand on it. Out of bounds, Mystics ball as Washington needs possession.
Huge turnover there, and at a bad time, too. You have to value every possession.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. The Mystics leading. Now Weiss. Clock at 6. Good on the triple.
Act swiftly in high-speed situations. Leslie understands how to excel in the catch and shoot.
Pass to Ionescu. The tray. Drills it from outside.
This is why this team turns to Ionescu during important possessions. They trust her to deliver.
Ball's knocked loose. Call. Blocked. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. And the whistle blows on a backcourt violation. Went over and back. Inside. Here's Deladon. That one's in, coming off an assist from Leilani Mitchell.
Huge bucket right there. Deladon is known for persevering through pressure-packed moments.
Ionescu gets the bucket.
They've been relying on a three-point shot all game, and she has not let them down.
Well, her shooting has put him in a position to win this game now, and with the clock winding down and the score where it is, her light isn't red or yellow. It's going to be green and stay green.
Time called here. The Mystics decide to talk it over.
A seasoned veteran in this league. At this point, I think Charles is just unbothered by big moments.
Pass to Ionescu. Back to Whitcomb. Ionescu. She's covered by Mitchell. To take the lead. Drains it from downtown.
Big time from Ionescu. She's on the short list of the best players in the world that I want taking these types of shots. Skilled, fearless, she wants the ball late.
Washington calls timeout. Deladon. Defense right on her. Pass to Atkins. Oh, offline. And they foul intentionally, and they're going to have to do it again. They're not in the penalty yet.
A smart foul there to try to extend the game.
Yeah, this isn't over, but the clock's as much of a problem for them as the score is right now.
They need some missed free throws.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds in time.
Those types of mistakes are magnified when it's a tight game like this.
Knocked loose. Stolen by Sabrina Ionescu. And so they foul intentionally.
Second team foul.
She gets the first, and that will put them up 2.
A great underdog story. Laney, a bench player, a second-round pick. She has blossomed into a premier scorer.
Here's Mitchell. Buries the triple. Wow!
3 points.
What a moment for Leilani Mitchell. How many times has she done this in her decade plus in this league?
New York calls timeout. What's your take, guys?
Well, it all comes down to this. One shot to win the game. They have just enough time to run a play. They can catch the inbound, maybe make one quick pass, then they have to put it up.
Poked loose. Leilani Mitchell with the steal. And they commit the intentional foul, and we'll see another one of those so that they can get into the penalty.
First team foul.
And that's an intentional foul.
Sammy Whitcomb. First personal foul, team's first. Second team foul. Shooting for Washington, Natasha Clyde. Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that will put them up 2.
2018 was a breakout season for Natasha Cloud. She doubled her career scoring average, finished top 10 in the WNBA in assists, and had a great playoff run with Washington.
Timeout called the Liberty. What's your take, guys?
They need a quick break here. It's a tough shot. The odds are against them, but hey, one thing I've learned in my time in this league, anything is possible.
Three-pointer Sabrina Ionescu. And there's the triple, a big three-pointer. But wait a second, we might have a review here. And the last second shot is going to be reviewed. Ruled originally a basket, we'll see if it gets overturned. If it does, the game is over. However, if ruled it counts, we'd be heading to overtime.
Yeah, and I'll be pretty honest. It looks pretty clear-cut on the instant replay. The ball was out of her hands in time. I think they'll confirm this one pretty quickly.
Well, I can't see how they'd come to any other conclusion. I mean, we have a great look at it on the replay. The clock is still ticking when it left her fingertips.
The officials are confirming the call. The basket does count, and we are heading for overtime. Boy, oh boy, was that close.
It sure was, I'll admit. I didn't think she got it off in time, but the replay clearly showed the refs had it right. Very fitting that we're going to overtime.
Time expires, and we're going to overtime, baby! We'll take a quick break and then get back to the action. Well, if you're just joining us, the intensity has heated up in this one as we've watched this one go to overtime. Here we go. So the Mystics win the tip, and away we go here with a post-regulation basketball. To the middle. Charles, shot's good.
A reliable interior scoring option. Charles plays with power and poise around the rim.
Three-pointer Sabrina Ionescu. And again, it's New York with a three.
Can they make some sort of defensive adjustment? Because guess what? She is killing them from three-point range.
And even when they have closed out on her, she's still knocking them down. I mean, this is just an unbelievable performance we're seeing right now.
What a display of offense we've seen today, and it's only getting better.
And it's only getting better as both these defenses are showing signs of wearing down.
Yeah, the defensive effort has not been good of late.
Deflected. Ionescu outside. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Jones. And again, it's New York with a three.
I mean, that shot just becomes effortless for her when the defense is so relaxed like that.
And here's Charles.
Liberty foul. Kylie Shook. First personal foul, team's first. First team foul.
Here's Mitchell. Charles with it. Ripped away. Ionescu outside. And a miss there on the triple. Mitchell, right side. Charles. It's good. A huge shot to tie it up.
Love the comfortability in the clutch. I think it's because Charles has seen just about everything in this league.
And the Liberty call time here. Atkins. Got a piece of it. To the paint. Back to Laney. Shook. Laney. Deladon covering. Sabrina Ionescu from outside. Doesn't go that time. And it's the Mystics taking it the other way. 6-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. To the middle. Here's Mitchell. It's in!
Big bucket. They got to play for a stop here with a 2-point lead. Most important thing is no open threes.
New York calls timeout. Your thoughts, guys?
It all comes down to this. Enough time still on the clock that they should be able to get a good look.
Yeah, there's always the debate of whether to take a 2 to tie or a 3 to win. But if it were up to me, I'd pound it down low and try to get a good shot in tight.
I'm with you, Brian. Just get the 2 points and keep the game alive.
Three-pointer Sabrina Ionescu. Elena Deladon with the rebound. And an intentional foul right there.
First personal foul, team's first.
First free throw is good. And that makes it a 3-point lead. And so both free throws good this time. And it's a 4-point ball game.
No mistakes there, and I think you can close the book on this one, guys.
There's the 3. Ionescu can't get it to go. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Third team foul. Shooting for the Mystics, Natasha Cloud. At the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
She hits the first one, and that puts them up 5. So she goes 2 for 2 at the line. And it's a 6-point ball game. Sabrina Ionescu from outside. Knocks down the 3.
There's no defense for this. Sometimes Ionescu is just going to score even when you're right up in her grill.
And the Mystics call time here. It's the Mystics taking the W in what was a close one. They escape with the victory, although they needed a few extra minutes to get it.
And what a great game. Both teams giving it everything they had. But when it came to